Good soldiers follow orders.
Hi YouTube, this is the first round of the top 8. Marc against Blake. I don't know what the standing is. I think it's 2 against 7 or something like that. I think Marc is second, Blake is 7th. No, you're fine. Just relax. Bye, guys. I am talking into the microphone, but you can still lie to me. Pleasure having you. I'll see you tomorrow. So top 8. Okay, sorry, players are leaving, players are saying bye. See you tomorrow at the PQ, things like that. So we're doing a little bit of the, shaking some hands, kissing some babies. See you, man. All right. What round is this here? Quarterfinals is top 8. If it ain't Moody, we're riding. Oh, you got it. So they're looking at each other's deck list real quick. I'm gonna go check on a couple of matchups while they're doing this. I will leave you with Shante for a brief minute.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I know some of you have been on here all day. Some just joining us. Had a good little successful day so far at the Baddest Batch 2K first ever event.
Thanks for tuning in. What do you need?
We haven't had an initiative token be given yet.
Absolutely not.
It's a PQ1.
Cup size is wrong.
Yep, good to go. Absolutely not. It's, who's asking? CJ?
We're now
So he's
at the top 8.
The ones that make you talk, it's like Dex. What is it? Yeah.
the last set.
Yeah.
Just playing against the guy he said he doesn't have it.
Fear of God and his opponent. 2 very good SWU players. Judge Tibby,
Sitting in for a minute.
how's your day going?
Long. Cooked, tired, ready for an early night, I think. For another full day of judging.
How are you feeling in your efforts today? Your job?
Good. Some interesting calls, some interesting card interactions that I hadn't seen before, which is really always the exciting part of judging. There's obviously that pairing issue, which I think someone on a stream called for us.
Yep.
The resolution for that was a little bit tricky.
It's not a successful stream without some melee issues.
Oh, absolutely.
It's always some melee pairing issues.
Yeah, I mean, the issue was, I guess for context, I know there were some stream people who were watching, and if you come back and watch this video later, we had 2 opponents who recorded their match results incorrectly. So it was 2-1 to player A. Player B reported that they had won 2-1. Player A didn't actually validate and confirm, so similar to board states, both players' responsibility to check the results. We brought it up in the last previous rounds because there were some issues with people not reporting their results. And it basically meant that someone went into the next round being should have technically been a 4-1, but they went into the next round as a 3-2. And so, I mean, the pairings weren't incorrect based on that, because what eventually my decision was that the standings as reported were what we took. So the person who was supposed to win 2-1 but didn't check their reporting lost 1-2 in that round. Obviously, not ideal, but we were 20 minutes, I think, 25 minutes into the round. Had 3 options in front of me. One was go in and manually adjust the result from the previous round, repair everybody, go into the and that's option 1, go into the standings, correct them and leave the standings as they were, or basically take the standings as they were reported even though they were incorrect. And looking at it, taking the standings as they were reported punished the people sort of involved. I mean, yes, technically you can argue that the person who got the 2-1 victory wasn't really punished, but you know, it's up to everyone to report correctly. Catching it at the start of the round, I probably would have just fixed it and repaired everybody, but halfway through a round, people have already finished first games. Not an ideal situation to repair. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, that was probably the only, I'll call it a hiccup. We did have one repair, but again, that repair was caught at the start of the round, which gave us the opportunity to repair everybody with the correct results from the previous round. But otherwise, it's a pretty good day. Some pretty interesting interactions that I haven't actually witnessed before, and sort of getting asked to confirm, and I'm like, oh, I don't actually know, let's go have a look. Some really basic ones, but I think, and for anyone listening who's coming to the PQ tomorrow, what we wanted to do today, and what I always plan to do in terms of my judging, is reducing the stigma of a judge call. I think it's really important that it's not an aggressive act for someone to call a judge. Just because your opponent does something confidently doesn't mean they're doing it correctly. So, if you're not sure or you want confirmation on something, ask a judge. Like, we'll come over, that's what we're there for. Go ham on, make us work. We make jokes about it all day, but
That's what he's here for.
it's what I'm here for. I want to do those things. But yeah, no, otherwise a good day all in all. Pretty happy with everything, with how it's run. Everyone seems to have had a good day. But yeah, now we're into the top cut, which means everyone gets 75 minutes for the round, and some really quality players today. So PQ is going to be interesting tomorrow. How's your day been, Shantae?
Good.
That's good.
Very different to my usual routine,
Yeah,
but it's been good. Thanks to the Baddest for having me.
always.
Learning the ropes.
Yeah, that's it. And you'll be casting with us tomorrow. Oh, look at these guys using the
I'll be there.
post-its. What
We've
absolute
had lots of
legends.
post-its today. I've been very proud.
I'm loving it. What have they named here? Oh, I can't read that at all.
Yeah, Clint said we'll have a Sharpie tomorrow.
Yeah, good call.
Hey, I'm not just a pretty face.
Oh, the knees. We're gonna go see what's written on that post-it.
This one?
Where's he going?
Just a check-up post-it.
Fuck.
Too bad it wasn't Vader. If it was Vader, I'd cry.
K2, so you know what we need to do?
Bringing a Sharpie tomorrow.
No. I brought Sharpies for that. Sorry, I'm sorry.
We're all friends here.
You've been looking for a Sharpie all day.
You didn't ask me, did you?
Why would we ask you if we had a Sharpie?
Because I'm the man of all situation.
So we're I think 8 hours in, and we finally realised we have a Sharpie.
Just ask the tech guy. Just ask the tech
Where
guy.
has Tech Guy been every time we've used the sticky note?
It's true. I forgot I had choppies, but I wasn't asked. Okay.
Minor hiccup. Sharpie saves the day.
Oh
Can I say Sharpie? Do I need to say permanent marker?
no, Sharpie's on. Sharpie, if you want to sponsor us, what do you want?
Some free marketing for Sharpie.
Is he getting something extra?
In one of them, right at the very bottom. I sleeved them all. At the very bottom, like no, yeah, sorry, the bottom of the pile. I've sleeved them. Tibby the degenerate decided to leave his promos unsleeved.
He's handing out wooden spoon grinding.
Yeah.
Too many decks around. All right, 3-3.
Yes, back to the game. We've been discussing Tibby's judge calls and
Oh, horrendous.
the
All of
hiccups
them.
that we've had today.
One leg to three. I was walking past like a really good match between CJ and who's he playing against? Oh, and Aaron. That looks like a good match.
Yeah, so what other pairings are around?
So there's Ray versus Quinlan TT. That's CJ against Aaron.
Yep.
Matthew against James. So that's a Sabine Isia Mira. And the other game is Tim and his Sabine Yellow against Craig. Good question. Do you know what Craig's playing on that? Can you just give me that info real quick? He's got red sleeves, so he might be red. I think I saw he's got a wing leader. Maybe a Sabine as well. Yeah, so Sabine Ciel against Sabine Yellow.
And they both made the top 8.
Yeah, so 4 Sabines in the top 8. Clint will tell you, Sabine still got some pump. Alright. So, pros on the board for Marc, full health. That's going to be tricky to manage for Blake. Blake's playing really well with his smuggle. I was watching him his last round against that Thrawn blue, and I was very impressed by how comfortable he was digging into his sideboard, his resource row for the smuggle. So he disposes of the Poe, the Surprise Strike. That's gonna be interesting because Blake's gonna wanna speed the game up, put some pump into base. Marc's gonna want the game to draw a little bit. He wants to have time to draw his big stuff, his redemption, his looks, his crates. 3 open for Blake. What does he play? I don't know what he's got in hand. Can I see what Blake's got in hand? Oh, Marc's cam is clear. Does he grab something from his resource? No, so he didn't play anything with 3. A bit annoying for Blake. Okay, Marc resource is quick, so his hand must be nice. I'm recording.
I net depth, and I just think there's a couple things that are off.
Joe's are driving up on all my cards, so these guys, these guys need a.
Go back to top, please.
Certain cards,
Thank you. Whoa.
I might have.
So.
Good luck, guys. I managed to claim 2 out of the 3 province. Just take it. I just need to get one.
Okay, Falcon for 3. I bet he wished he had that earlier. So that's an attack with his Han here, interestingly enough. See you guys tomorrow.
Yes, cool. I'll see you there.
See you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, Fashion. What does he have here?
Can you tell me my standing?
But only for very personal reasons.
Yeah, how come it's not showing on the...
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay, Concordant
How did we fix
Scepter.
it before?
I think it's 40 seconds.
I work on it.
40 seconds.
Lucky we did when we did.
So he's got one open.
45th.
So go Ian. So
Is that
Ian,
11 on
that's
base?
11 on base for you. So Ian, who we had on stream first, who beats Tim with his Tron Blue. Unfortunately, that was the only win of the day. Unfortunately, he fought bravely, but just Tron just didn't cut it. Yeah, I think you're happy to kill that Concordant Interceptor here because you can bring back the Falcon to hand to heal him up. 11 to 7. Marc is in a good spot, honestly. Okay, tech's good for that, and both pass. Chewbacca for Marc. Chewbacca's gonna be really good in this matchup. He could kill Tech. I think that he might do that. He might play him out of for less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He should have enough to kill the Tech with Chewbacca's when played ability, which is defeat a unit with 5 of less HP remaining, I believe. Okay, force throw. I think he's using force throw on Blade. Spark of Rebellion is discarded. Kills the Falcon. I probably would have kept the Falcon in hand. Probably would have bounced him back if I was Blake. He knows better than me. I will say that. You good? Yeah. Look, it's funny, like, I feel like Marc is in a better spot here, but Blake always surprises me with his ability to dig into his resources late in the game and to just keep crawling back to a win where sometimes I feel like he has no business winning. So that might be one of the situations here. Especially because he's got tech, he can grab anything from his row. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Are you playing tomorrow? See you tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll see you there.
I'm streaming.
She's gonna be right here.
Holding down the fort while the boys are busy.
You had fun? Have a good time?
And I'm like coming 22nd, I'm halfway.
That's awesome. Let's go! Just gotta do the same thing tomorrow.
I'm gonna go have another look at my deck. I'm thinking about taking vanquishes, putting vanquishes in and taking fells out.
Okay.
Don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Because I'm like, sometimes you get some with a fell and like somebody plays you with a play and he's coming out. Whereas the battle round is the same.
I might swing tomorrow to that. Feels so good when you play it.
But a vanquish at 5 is still going to deal with it. It's still going to deal with a break or something big. And it's an instant kill on any roll that you can't deal with.
So I might do the same. I was looking at it actually today. I was looking at somebody's mannequin list who was on the streaming table. And a lot of people seem to be playing vanquishes, even in depth, and I might have to. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking that for me it's a simple swap.
Yeah,
It's a simple swap.
maybe a sideboard thing.
I don't know. I was wondering, I took out my Cassians and put in open fires, but
Yeah.
I'm not even sure about that. The open fires. I don't think I can go there because I took all my arts and the tree to go out and peel back the rest.
Any of our Twitch viewers coming to the Sydney PQ tomorrow, let us know in the chat. Tell us what decks you're bringing along.
Alright, so Blake's Han is still alive, grabs another tech from his discard. Still not played Chewy, huh? Interesting. What we got? We got 14 on base, on Marc's base, 7 on Blake's base. Again, Marc isn't going to do a lot of damage early. He's going to want to go long. He wants his redemptions, he wants his lukes, he wants his crates. These are two really, really good players. Like Blake is in 7th right now, but he shouldn't be.
He's got his fans in the chat.
Yeah, Blake shouldn't be in 7th. There was a bit of him and Tim had a bit of an issue in their report of their results earlier on. Blake should be more around the 3-4 mark, I think. So there was a bit of a mistake there.
It was a good spot. Took it on the chin.
Yeah, took it on the chin. It was kind of his fault for confirming the result on melee without checking first. But again, it's a semi-casual. Yeah, semi-casual, semi-competitive event. So yeah, always double check the results on melee and always have the winner report. That's the mistake they made. You don't look like you've been judging for the last 8 hours. Great. Like you just started. Fresh. It's interesting how Blake keeps his discard. I can't do that. I can't have my discard take half my playing area. Yeah, spread out.
I need space.
I feel like in Top Cut, extra time in the round, you don't really need to worry about going through.
Okay, so the Chewbacca I was talking about to kill the tech. I called it a little early, but it's there now.
But you get 75 instead of 55.
This stain is annoying me. Your stain is annoying me.
I know.
It's go clean
Yeah,
up.
go. You clean yourself up, you grub.
Yeah, TV's being a grub. He has a stain on his shirt. He hasn't cleaned it in the last 5 rounds. Good job today. People trickling out, people not in the top 8 stayed around to do trades, chit chat.
Lots of players backing it up with tomorrow though, which is good to see.
A lot of players backing up tomorrow. I think it's good if you've done this 6 rounds of Swiss, you've had a bit of rep, bit of practice. Now you go home, have dinner with your family, and play tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're gonna be here a bit later, so we're not gonna get as much sleep tonight. Plus, we gotta get up early, get there early tomorrow because we're gonna be doing the stream. Well, I'll be playing, but the stream will be on here. So
I'll be here.
yeah, I might have to adjust a couple of things on the overlay for tomorrow, but we'll see. Maybe put a chat there or something. That's great.
I forgot your life.
I know it doesn't matter.
To be having a bath
it adds a little. Oh, yeah. No, even for me. No.
Too many draws.
Oh, wait a minute.
I must admit,
Scrubby.
being a female, it is nice coming to these events and having a somewhat private bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
However, it would be good to see a lot more women, yeah,
We need
come along
more
to these
female
events.
playing.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm happy to share the bathroom.
Or maybe you play in the next one. You need to recruit friends. I'll tell you what, we need to have an event where, like a semi-swoo/book club event to recruit the girlies. That's just,
Look, at that, so we're going to have room for it, so we can just create a corner.
yeah.
We'll have a little book corner.
Yeah. I think we should give a booster of swoo with every purchase of Onyx Storm. I think. That's
Some weird synergy that we shouldn't create.
20 on base, on Marc's base. Well, it's about time that Marc starts attacking this Han. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is Blake's third and last tech, I'm pretty sure. Can I get... Go ahead, finish. Okay, so what do you play here? Okay, perilous position, so he killed whatever Blake just played, which I couldn't see. I think he may have... Oh, that was tech, that was the tech. Okay. So now the game is where Marc wants it now. Obviously, Blake has done a lot of work with his Han. The issue is now he's discarded a lot of cards through resourcing. Because by attacking with Han, a lot of his cards have gone into his resource and he's been discarding them. So he can recycle his deck. I'm just wondering if he's having to discard some stuff that he wants to use. Can I get a quick summary of what's going on? Quick summary of the games, if you don't mind. Thank you, TV.
Do you guys want something to drink?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. So this Chewbacca with grit now hitting for 6.
James and Matt in the Sabine mirror, 1-1 going
Okay, so Sabine ECL matchup is 1-1 so far, going in third. This is very initiative based, right? Whoever's got initiative most likely wins this matchup.
Sabine yellow with Sabine ECL is going to the third game, 1-1.
Okay, so Sabine yellow, Sabine ECL is also 1-1. So it's crazy. Both Sabine mirrors have had time to do 2 games. Marc and Blake have not finished the first one yet. Both really good players, both really strategic.
Everyone's 1-1 going into the third round.
Okay, so and Ray against
Who do we have on that table?
Quinlan Tarkentown is 1-1.
It's
Aaron and CJ. Yeah. And Marc and Blake is still 0-0.
What do you think of the top 8 decks? Any surprises?
The Ray, I guess maybe the Ray Tarkentown, but it's piloted by CJ. CJ is a really good player, so I'm not that surprised. This again, same thing with Marc. This Han blue, so Han2 blue deck isn't really meta per se, but piloted by a really good player, knows the other matchups well constructed deck. Like it can perform for sure. That's it. Like the other Sabines, even we have a Sabine yellow, which you wouldn't necessarily expect. It's still a really good deck, well piloted by a good player who's had a lot of reps with it. The player paused because TV's at the table. There appears to be a judge decision pending.
Forge is asking in the chat if there was much Django around today.
I'll try to get Clint. Clint has a deck list. I think 2 or 3.
Nothing in the top 8.
Nothing in the top 8. Clint's got an Asai in hand, so his response time is being delayed by a minute. Clint, do you know how many Jengos there were today? 2 Jengos. Both Tarkentown?
Yes. 2
Both
Jengos, 3 Hans, which was 2 yellow, 1 green.
Yep.
2 Quinlan Tarkentown, 1 Quinlan ECL, 1 Quinlan green.
We'll post the field in our Discord, I think.
Yeah, I'm missing one deck list from somewhere. So I got 47 and 48.
I've got the deck list.
You do?
They sent it to my email. It was K-Todd. K-Rod.
No, he gave me his one. So there's one that's still missing. That's cool. I got his
That's
one.
the check for the Boba.
Yeah. He told me his one. So we're still missing one.
Okay, so I'll double check.
Alright, looks like
What
Timmy's
about
on another
Clint?
difficult judge call.
Even Brownlee, you have that? What do you need? Yeah, you lost sound. We were just discussing a judge thing. It's basically Blake discarded his hand. He got pillaged. He had 2 cards in hand. He got rid of them, but he's saying he had 3rd card in hand, which was a liberated slave, which he would have sent in a discard instead of something else. So he was asking me if I had caught it on stream. I didn't. So if somebody wants to go back and double check if they can see, it would be like, I don't know, a couple of plays ago. It's a bit easier for you guys to go back on the go and open it up, replay it, rather than it is for me right now. But yeah, if you can catch that and confirm that Blake should have had 3 cards in hand instead of 2 before he got pillaged, that would be lovely. But sound is back. Oh, you got channel points. Congrats.
What does that mean?
I don't know. When you watch, you get channel points. You can spend them on stuff.
Very new at this.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would you put?
It's just a board. It's just a warning. It's just a warning. It's not maintaining correctly. It's a minor gameplay.
Well, actually, you shouldn't even really catch it as a big deal. It's too far to roll back. So it's just a warning that the players changed. That's all it is. It's a minor gameplay error.
Well, yeah, Marc made the decision to pillage based on the fact that like 2 cards in hand. It's still judging on the fact that they're forced by the time they started. They haven't actually contextually hasn't made this error. So it's the first time it's done it. Yeah. We're going to go with a minor gameplay error. If it happens again, it will escalate it.
Okay, we've just got all the boys away from the mic discussing the judge call.
He's adding a 2 resource which he should have done. And then he can take it forward and say,
Off we go.
Right, what was the verdict?
So we're just trying to figure out how to. Oh, okay. I have little hooligans running behind us. So resolution is Blake had 2 cards in hand and had one of his cards on the side for some reason, a liberated slave, which should be in his hand, I think. Marc asked Blake how many cards in hand. He said 2, pillaged. And then he had, maybe he had a token on the liberated slave and was like, oh, actually I have this. I think he put in his resource and he shouldn't have had, or something like this, from what TV was telling me. So, resolution is Marc is happy to trust that the liberated slave is the card that Blake had in hand. For context, he discarded a bamboozled and a Han out of the pillage. Obviously, if he could have kept one of them, it would have been Han if he was trying to cheat. So here he's saying deliberate slave is what should have been in his hand. He's going to take it off his resources, back into his hand, and Blake is going to get a warning, and he's going to be publicly labeled as a liar. And we'll be moving on. He'll be shamed on public square.
I'll go.
It's not that I don't trust you. That's fine. Like, it's just with everything that's happened.
Looks like Aaron won 2-1 against Ray. For Aaron.
Aaron and Tim 1-2.
So Team won 2-1 in the Sabine Mira, and Aaron won 2-1 against CJ's Ray. Aaron's playing well at the moment. Won a showdown last week. Placed okay, I think, at a second. And yeah, like top. He's gonna go top 4 today. Man, Aaron's in good form for tomorrow. Definitely a player to be reckoned with. He's playing with his team through the semis. Yeah, teams through to the semis. So I'm not sure who's going to be matching up who. So far we have a Sabine Yellow, a Quinlan Tarkin Town in the semis. There will definitely be a Sabine Ciel because there's a Sabine Ciel Mira, and one of these two players. Why are they still resolving this issue? Get them going, TV. Just slam the hammer, TV. God. We'll call Blake a liar and move forward. God. Feel free to shame Blake in the comments. Shame. I wish I could put GIFs in the freaking chat. Of the Game of Thrones one of the shaming her through the streets. That's twice today, Blake. Twice he's interfering with the game state and the state of the tournament. What is going on? Moving on. We have another 2 rounds to go. They haven't even finished the first game. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go speed them up. Somebody's gotta take the reign here.
I draw those, whole different story, but yeah, just oh, you gotta get your What do you look cool tomorrow? Oh yeah, stuff for top 8.
Clint, can you hear me surprising? Is this looking good? Nah, we got a bit of glare on the. Little bit of glare on the.
Top 8 card. Perfect one for strikers.
Oh, thank you. I need to change this to like up the interceptors to like 7. So I'm like 1. The worst thing is, thank you very much. I didn't draw
to go give Blake an official warning for playing with hyperfoils because they look awful on stream. We have to have this umbrella over them, which makes the playing area a little bit dark for them, just because of glare of his hyperfoils. Now that it's been defeated, whoa, connection's dropping a little bit. Long day, goddammit. So the players will get an extra 4 minutes and 53 seconds, which was the duration of the judge verdict. They have 41 minutes.
Like I thought about this at the start, and I was like, well, I'm not feeling this. I think him to be round too much. I put two regional governors in it.
All right, 11 to 22. So the big falcon's going to be a bit of an issue for Marc. Redemption would be lovely right about now because it's a sentinel plus some heal. I bet you wish you had a redemption right now. Marc might actually have one, potentially.
It's rough. Yeah, I doubt.
Can I see Marc saying, Marc, show me the money?
Yeah, no, that is definitely.
They've got their deck list, don't they?
Yeah, they have each other's deck list, so they looked at it at the start. They might look at it in between games. No. Okay, okay.
Damage-wise.
Nice, so L337. Okay, so Vanquish to kill the Falcon. Okay, good question for the chat. Tomorrow, removal-wise, for my Anakin Blue, do I pack Vanquishes or Fell the Dragons? Decision's yours. I currently have Fells. I'm thinking about Vanquishes. Solely to deal with the Ruthless Raiders, I guess. It's a little bit more expensive. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Vanquish or Fell the Dragons? Okay, this Chewbacca is still on the board. Doesn't hit much, but this Luke,
21 and 11.
yeah, 22, 11. Now Marc has a bit of restore on board with Luke. Look at Blake's entire mat is just his discard. Blake's having a look at Marc's discard. I think he played some Liberated Slaves. I can't see too good.
Are these 30 card deck?
50. We got plenty. See Marc deep in thought. Okay, Blake takes initiative. I'm curious as to whether he goes base here or if he kills the Luke.
What would you be doing in this situation?
Look, I would kill the Luke because it feels too good to kill 7 cost unit with a 2 cost unit. But okay, that might change things. Okay, so he's pinging the shield, so that changes things now a little bit. The issue is that if he goes to base for 2, Luke heals for 3. So you're down 1 in that trade if you're Blake.
Yeah, those heals are a killer.
Yeah, I mean, now, again, like I said, it's in Marc's territory now. The Lukes, the Redemptions. If he can put a crate down, it's going to be a big problem for Blake.
You mentioned you're playing Anakin
Who
tomorrow.
got up? James or? James. Okay, so James is through to the top 4. Beats Matthew in the semi-easier mirror. Oh, you're fine, Tim.
Any other decks you've played around with recently?
What have I played around with? Yeah, so I've actually been playing around with a bunch of stuff. Played a little bit of Gar Yellow, played a little bit of Moth. I really enjoy Gar Yellow. I played it, I just packed it the other day before draft and I've had a few games with it. Feels really good, really explosive. I'll play my version a little bit later than everybody else because I packed some Avengers and things like that. Oh wow, I think that's game. Another full health Luke. Empty board for Blake is going to be tricky. A bit of Gar Yellow. Oh, I play these. Moth. A little bit of Quinlan Green as well. I actually like that. Quinlan ECL. That's built. And then I think for the last week and a half I've been getting some Anakin reps. Okay, Vanquish. Yep, I think they're calling it now. Zori Bliss is dead because he vanquished it, so that's one first game for Marc. I'll be back. I'm going to give them a time update.
See you. Any viewers going to be at the Sydney PQ tomorrow? Let us know what you're bringing along. If not, tune in. Let us know what you want to see. We can try and tee up some decks to get on stream for tomorrow.
You guys finish first, so you pick your map first.
Players sideboarding their decks.
You pick which map you like, and then you can pick which parts of cards you like.
Oh, nice. This isn't the dark side.
No, there's no dark side. It's set 3 maps. I want more. So this one's got actually, I don't mind design.
Yeah.
And it's the speed of white one. That's interesting.
Oh, that's me. Oh, I lost in 3 games. So yeah, he raced me real hard. I don't know.
All the same Craig finished before you guys, so he gets first pick.
Well, I'm not taking more, so don't worry about that.
You want more?
No, I'm not taking more.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
You want more there?
I want more.
You want more? Okay, I won't take more. So more safe.
Yeah, but just because you're
Roger,
not
Roger.
taking someone else
Take
will
it.
take.
Alright, yep. Alright.
Which pack do you want, Craig?
Middle one.
Middle one?
Yep.
There you go. Congratulations, sir.
Great, thank you very much.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Yes. It's been a while since I've Top 8 something.
Yeah, it's good. Well done. I signed up everyone who's playing Speed, and it's not worked in my favour now. Alright, you want to play with the last one? You can see if it's in front of the front. You want that one?
Yeah, why not?
This one's kind of cool. It's got the game zones printed on it. So you can use them. The other ones don't. Yeah. So if you want the zones printed on, it's pretty good. I like the ones with the zones.
Oh yeah, that was good too.
So I play normally when I'm not playing like tournaments or going in, I play the Death Star ones with the zones.
I mean, I literally couldn't be bothered to get one. I think it takes good enough, but I mean, I suppose.
Okay, on to game 2.
You got one. You got one. Which pile of cards? The good one. Can I have that one?
No, you can't have that one, sorry.
You asked.
You need to win more games.
You asked.
Tomorrow.
That's when you get that pile. Do the same, right?
There's 6 packs and
Feel good about tomorrow? Are you going to play this tomorrow?
Yeah, the price is really good now. Like, although now everyone's going to be like, everyone's playing Sabine, everyone's counter Sabine. What can they do to counter Sabine?
Yeah, but
Han's a good counter.
some were like playing Sabine today.
but I'm definitely going home to take
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like a lot of people are playing Sabine today as a way of getting their mind off whatever they're going to play
Yeah.
tomorrow. It's an easy, fast deck. Your games are
You
quick.
don't have to think too much.
You don't have to think too much.
That's why I love it.
If I don't burn my brain out today, I can then play Django tomorrow. But I feel Sabine.
I think Sabine is more thinking than Django anyway.
I mean, look, I might just take the one.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think so.
I don't think so. I thought that Django was an easier thing to play, but I find that the lines get very. The game plan is not clear, and that's what I like about Sabine. The game plan is pretty much always just smash them in the face. There's obviously some decks that are not, but it's quite obvious which decks they are.
But which one? I think that's why Sabine is hard because everybody knows what you're trying to do.
That's true.
So they're going to counter you going to face. And so that's why it becomes so much harder because you want to apply your game plan as Sabine, knowing your opponent knows what you're trying to do. Like that's the deck
That's the
that
thing. I
I
think I've lose some games where it's like they just know what I'm doing and they will just.
Kylo Red's a hard deck to play because
Beat it 2-zip today.
exactly everybody knows okay he's going to play a bunch
Once
of
you know what they do,
yeah.
you just like that's the thing. You can just counter them. But yeah, I don't know. I think he plays Sabine tomorrow. We'll decide tomorrow.
It's people countering Sabine is going to be the boss. The boss is going to be the best matchup because he can heal so much. Can ramble.
CJ will probably play boss tomorrow.
Yeah, he's nasty. He's good with boss. Han is a tough matchup. But Cunning can just
Yeah, Cunning's bad.
win the game.
Cunning's bad.
Cunning flips.
I don't think it's auto loss. I think
I don't know.
Maybe I'll play Sabine. I'll play Django. Maybe I'll like one day.
Ray's an interesting one if you see a bit more Ray. It's a good Sabine counter. Early spark for Blake. What does he get rid of? Kanan. I think that was probably Marc's only play here. Yeah, Marc was planning on tapping his Han ability to play Cassian a bit early.
He's really good.
I'm talking with James right now. James is waiting for his top 4 matchup, so we're just chatting shit.
Marc is unhinged though because he plays his cards upside down sometimes. Like when he pulls them, he doesn't shuffle properly. He's an unhinged person.
No man, Marc is good. I'm always surprised by it. He's just such a good card player.
He thinks through everything really well. Like, I don't know how he does it.
He's never
I play with him
flustered.
all the time.
Yeah, never flustered. Always
Very
calm.
No, very calm.
Always play similar decks.
He does like his red blue.
Yeah.
And he plays until he only changed it last night, by the way.
Yeah.
Thinking about the Canberra guy that beat one in Canberra, and then he's like, I'm just going to change this. And he played a bit on Canberra last night, and then he's back on it.
Is he gonna play that tomorrow? You think?
He was talking about playing a janky Jabba yellow deck.
I was.
But I'm trying to convince him not to.
Yeah, I was talking with Marc on Monday at a showdown, and he was telling me he's kind of sick of playing Quinlan Target Town, and yeah, he doesn't really want to play it at the PQ, but who knows? If there's a tournament where you gotta do well, it's the PQ. Although some could argue it's.
He's definitely not going to Vegas. Because he's already
That's
going to
the thing.
Vegas this year.
It's probably more interesting to win today, get 250 cash plus 2 boxes, than to win at the PQ because the pricing is better here than at the PQ if you're not going to Worlds.
I would rather do better tomorrow because I am going to Vegas. I bought my ticket.
Yeah, he's bought his ticket to Vegas. So if James could get the first day buy tomorrow, that'd be nice.
I'm going either way.
Exactly.
Chance of me getting top tomorrow.
Get a nice mat, get a nice token.
I'll be very happy if I do.
Coming tomorrow, Matthew?
Thank you, Matthew. See you tomorrow.
Coming tomorrow? Yeah.
See you then.
Bring the mat.
Alright.
Some players having to change their decks.
Left James on here?
23 minutes.
Okay, so they have 29 minutes left. They have a bit of
That's
extra time
including
because they
the
have a judge call, yeah.
Is Blake he's the guy from Perth that came second?
Correct. Yeah.
He's a good player.
He's a good player. Traveled across the country to come whoop some ass over here. He's playing well today again. It's a bit bit of a weird one because he shouldn't be sitting 7th. He should have had a team spot because they missed up the results, him and Tim. So it's a bit of a tricky one. But I think he's happy with the top 8 result today, depending on how well that goes for him. But he, like I said, Blake is a good player. Well, El Porsche, I didn't get a lot of chat input, so I don't even know what I'm doing. As of right now, Fell the Dragon's in the deck. Do I switch to Vanquish? I don't know. What do you think, James? Fell the Dragon or Vanquish?
I reckon Fell.
I'll ask Marc. I think Marc doesn't have Fell.
Marc is really good with new decks.
That's what I mean. I'm going to pick his brain. Fell just feels so good when I play Fell for 4 and I just get rid of whatever. But you can't touch the Ruthless Rays.
Yeah, the 4-6 is awkward. Now Obi-Wan, opponent's Obi-Wan's
Yeah.
as well. There's a few awkward scenarios.
Some awkward ones.
But in a lot of matchups, it's like gravy, right? Like
Yeah.
before, it's so good. But
Oh my gosh. Kill a Wrecker for 4, repose, whatever. But you can also kill it with Vanquish. So, I don't know.
I'm concerned if I have to play into Han2 or Sabine. I'm going to get stomped by Cunning.
Yeah, if they're
As an
Jordan,
old Bobiella player, I can't really complain, but still, I know.
if your opponent, if you're Han, if you're playing against the Han and they're good at drawing cunning, you're having a bad night.
Do you reckon they would try and DJ me? Like Han players, are they going to try
Absolutely.
and DJ me? Even on
Absolutely.
Sabine? Yeah, they probably are to keep me off Wrecker.
If you can delay, no, like on 4. If they can pull the DJ combo and you're all of a sudden,
Yeah, put it in my bag.
and all of a sudden your Sabine's flip is delayed a turn, and you can't play your K2 potentially.
That's really bad.
That's, you know what I mean? Things like that, like
So I
that.
need to kill the tank. If they bring the tank out, I have to.
Yeah,
throw
you
the
have to
tank.
keep enough. You almost. Yeah, it's almost like because you're gonna be on 4. You're on 4. It's hard.
But K2SA doesn't even kill tech attack.
No, you can't ECL anything.
What would kill? Yeah, I need to Fleet Lieutenant into something else that's already on ground.
You have to sometimes ECL your own fleet lieutenant with something else, potentially. It feels bad, but if you have a Battlefield Marine, for example, you ECL your fleet lieutenant. Well, Battlefield Marine is a bad example because you kill it. But yeah, you
Battlefield
definitely
Marine
keep a fleet. Definitely keep a fleet. We're just discussing how, as a Sabine ECL player, how to get rid of how to avoid or minimize the tech DJ combo, how to kill the tech. Okay, so 10-0. Oh, DJ from the discard. Sorry, not from the discard, from the smuggle. So Blake is stealing a resource from Marc. Can he kill it and get it back?
It's really good.
It doesn't look like he's only got 4 resources. He's claimed. Okay, Marc is in trouble now. Marc is in trouble because Blake managed to discard this resource. So Marc is back on 4 now. Marc just got DJ'd.
This is game
2.
Mark 1 game 1.
Yeah. It's,
Game 3 then.
yeah, it's not still going. Whenever you get DJ, well, the first game took like 30 minutes, maybe not.
Mark says he's a
45.
fast player, but he's
No.
not a fast player.
Blake is a bit of a longer player than Marc.
See, my match started with getting up.
Plenty of time for breaks.
15 minutes.
Yeah, so in the top 4 is going to be Sabine CR, Sabine Yellow, Quinlan Target Town, and one of these 2. Okay, Pillage.
Well, that's pretty good, although he's probably got something in smart.
So it looks like Spark of Rebellion and a body.
Birdie, yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're Blake, you just go to face now. It's like off we go.
There's a lot less people here, but I can use you very quickly.
Okay. Want me to turn it down?
Just you, Jason.
Yeah, that's fine. I can.
So they don't get
To be honest, I'm not even revealing anything.
No, I know. But just be mindful.
That's fine. I'm mindful now. Blake's going to base for
Probably
4.
used to having to yell into the mic all day.
That's true. I've yelled into the mic all day. I'm going to try to tone it down a tiny bit so that player on top table can't hear me, because a lot of the players have vacated the premises right now.
And I do believe there will be dividers tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow the streaming table will be separate from the venue's going to be really big tomorrow. So
Is someone commentating tomorrow?
it should be Shantae and probably Aussie Wookie like another guy.
Oh, is he rookie? The guy that was our man on the ground or whatever?
Yeah, he was here today.
Oh, was it? Was
He missed him, yeah. Or maybe Colin. Not sure. Colin will be starting tomorrow. Can't play, so he might be. Yeah, cool. Then we'll see what happens. Sure. Won't be me. I'll jump in between games. Clint will finish the games in 12 minutes and he'll jump in. Feel free to come by the stream table when you're done.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, drop by.
Yeah.
All three of you playing, like, TV?
TV's judging. He's the head judge and Clinton out there.
So for to be head judge, you have to do a paid course.
I don't know, it's paid. It's course for
He
sure.
had to pay for the course.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. But it is a certain certification.
Yeah, you have to pass a quiz.
Because
You have to. It's pretty hard.
I was watching one of the PQs and Rebel Trader.
Ooh, that's okay. That. Sorry, but that Waylay, the Obi-Wan, is. Yeah, it's game changer. So what were you watching? You're saying, Aaron?
The PQ for one of the PQs, Rebel Trader was talking about it.
Yep.
And he was talking about how he did the intro course. He didn't do the paid course, so I thought it was
Okay.
a paid course for
Maybe, I'm not sure. I didn't do it. I should. People kept asking me judging question all day.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, so I think Marc scooped, interestingly, revealed his 2 cards, and one of them was a redemption. Please give us perf semis if it happens. Yes, I'll do what I can. Thank you for the Prime subscription, Gravy Titan. Really appreciate the support. It helps us out to buy better cameras. It's Pax is yelling Gravy Titan in the chat. Should I know who Gravy Titan is? Is Gravy Titan like a known personality in the school community?
We need more info, please.
Yeah, give us the intels. Who is Gravy Titan? Perf legend Gravy Titan. Very well. Okay. Before it's go ahead. No, you do that. I'm gonna have James. I'm gonna have James sit down, and he can tell us about his day today. Sit down.
I did make a little notes of what I played so I can talk through my games. I made notes for my friends.
What deck did you play?
Sabine ECL,
Oh, yes.
because Clint likes giving me shit about it, and then I was playing with my
And he
little
wasn't
card mate.
playing, so...
And he wasn't playing.
You know, we're
with my
surprised
little-
at how much Sabine there was today.
And I had my, so was I actually. There was, so I thankfully I didn't run into any until the top 8, but so I was not experienced with the mirror.
Okay.
First round, I had Ray Tarkentown. Not sure it was a full medalist, but it was still a bit tough with 2-1, but I made a pretty bad mistake in round 2, which I lost because of it, and that was a good learning experience. Next game then I had was Obi-Wan ECL, which is a spicy deck, and that was on stream, so the VOD might be up with that later.
Yep.
I'm going to build that deck after this. It's quite fun, but I did beat that 2-1. Then round 3 was a Kylo Tarkentown, which I'm quite familiar with how that deck plays, so I was able to beat that 2-0. Then round 4 was against Ray Tarkentown again. I beat that also 2-0, which is not bad for me because I don't think it's a super favourable matchup. So.
Yeah.
Then I played my friend Marc, who we're watching right now. We were both 4-0 on table 1. I lost 2-1. I think I could have won that. I just drew really badly in game 3. Then I played Colin from VR on Pal Blue in round 6, 2-1. So that's how I ended up on 5-1. And then I just played the Sabine Mirror against another place we've been playing a lot of Sabine all day,
Yep.
and I managed to win that one 2-1, which is pretty good, given I haven't played a Sabine Mirror at all, ever.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. But I think a lot of that is a bit lucky. It's a bit who gets the right cards for that matchup.
So how are you feeling with your... at the moment?
Pretty good. I'm like
Ready
happy
for
to
the
make
next
top 8. I don't want to verse Han Yellow though.
Thanks very much.
We're not keen on that. That could be gross.
I appreciate it.
I'm hoping Marc wins. Marc's one of my friends. Plays at Good Games Town Hall with us, but hoping he wins. Even though I did lose to Marc earlier, but I think I can beat his match. I think I can beat him. Collectively play later. I don't think I'll be playing whoever comes out of this match though anyway. I think I'll be playing some of the other one of the winners of the other match. I'm probably playing Aaron, who's on Quinlan.
Yeah, and then Tarkentown.
Do you find out who Gravy Titan is?
Gravy Titan, Perth legend.
That's all we got.
He's
him. Very well. Welcome, Gravy Titan. Appreciate you coming in. 7 out of 10. It looks like I have a subscription goal. I don't know what that does. Looks like I'm 7 out of 10. 3 more. Whatever that is. I don't know what I get. I don't know what we get. Maybe you get something. I don't know.
If you're viewing and you haven't yet followed, follow the podcast.
And if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, you can use your Prime sub for free, and it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and then you don't get the ads either. Oh, Marc's in trouble here if he doesn't get rid of that tech.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on this current pairing?
I think that Han Yellow is probably a better matchup. I think Han Yellow is probably better. This guy's a good player. Marc's a good player
Yeah,
though too.
two really good players, yeah. I mean, obviously
think-
top 8, but
I guess Han2 does have the advantage that he can play under curve, like using the ability. So it does mitigate the DJing. But I think Marc will go try and get rid of the tech somehow here because it's pretty. It'll be bad if he stops him from flipping.
Strider, I don't know if gas is a good thing or a bad thing. If it's a bad thing, I promise I'm not here all the time. The boys have just brought me in to help out.
Yeah, so the Han player's accelerating here using the Han ability, so I reckon he's going to go for a DJ because he's going to go for a tech DJ, which is going to be really bad for Marc. And I don't think Marc's going to have an answer here because he played Yoda. He did play Yoda cheap, so he's just got 2 mana. But I don't know what he would have with 2 mana.
Yeah, I know, like...
Actually, there may be a play that Marc has. Knowing Marc's deck, he could Carabast him and then attack him with another unit to kill the DJ. That's probably the Sabine plus the Carabast off the Yoda. Probably do it. Marc could probably pass. Oh, he's Carabast into tech. Okay, yeah, that works too. Oh no, this is bad because now he can DJ, which he's doing. Yeah, here we go. And it's too late now because he needs to kill. I think that was a misplay. He should have passed because killing the tech doesn't help him in because he already had the mana out. He needed to do that before he accelerated so he could kill the tech before he could do that. So now he's really in trouble here. Even if he kills the tech, that resource is gone. I don't think he can kill the DJ now. It's impossible. He can kill tech, but the damage is kind of done. I think he should have passed to try and not get DJ'd. I don't think it would have been that bad to not attack with a Sabine. Like, the damage is kind of irrelevant. Like, if the other guy claimed, then it's like, whatever. And now he gets to flip, like getting DJ'd here, accelerates him to 6, gets the leader out. It's a big swing. Marks down a resource. It's ugly. I did play Han Yellow a bit, so I did know the deck reasonably well. I'm not good with it, but that is. He's gonna kill his Yoda. I'm surprised by that.
What does it look like since we looked at the blind?
It's a little bright, but it's a bit blurry on like sides.
Just drop it a touch.
It's not really making a difference.
Not really
maybe it is now. Maybe a bit more.
Bit more? Yeah, good. Leave it there. Oh, can they see?
I think Marc's in real trouble now. It's going to be hard to come back from this. damage on Mark's base, so this game can try and go long. But Han, yellow decks are good at going long anyway. If he starts pulling out more tags, he starts grinding out a bunch of crap. Although I see Mark's got like Great Dragons, so maybe some game there, but I think he should have not misplayed that.
Yeah, like I was just over the table. I think both players are saying that. Well, Blake especially. I heard him say he was rushing, so I think that they're wary of time and yeah, both players, maybe both.
What's the misplay that happened there? Because I was talking about Mark attacking the tech. It was too late to do that to try and kill tech because he already had the DJ and he needed to pass so he could kill the DJ.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but I know they're both playing a little fast, I think, and they both said to each other like, we gotta slow down, we got time. So TV's keeping an eye on the game now from the judge perspective. So he got DJ'd again.
Yeah.
And that was the. So he had a unit out, and then he had Yoda, and then he had Karabast in hand with the 2 mana.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I was keeping an eye on.
But it was too late, like, cause he had already done the ramp, so he needed to kill Tech in one action. Otherwise, it was not worth doing. He needed to save it. He could have just passed and forced him to DJ, and then kill the DJ at least.
I don't know how he could have killed the DJ.
Karabast plus he had Sabine not had an attack. He had Sabine unit.
And he didn't use the Karabast?
He did use the Karabast on Tech. And as soon as he did that guy's like, yeah, fucking great. Now I DJ you. And then it's like he had no way to kill the DJ then. Because he just could have just passed back.
You're saying
to
you
him.
shouldn't have played the Yoda?
No, Yoda was fine. Because he needed that for the Karabast for the damage then, to Karabast off him. So then.
I'm sure that he did. Because he had damage on Sabine, right?
He had 1. Yeah, he could have just done it off that. He could have just done nothing.
You used the Karabast from Sabine, that's 2 damage.
Yeah, and then
Plus
attack.
3 damage from Sabine.
He could have done that as well, that would have worked too. But like, he didn't want to keep passing, and then Yoda at least develops his board, and he could still Karabast off Yoda and then attack with Sabine into the DJ. Which would have stopped the thing. I'm like, this is going to be backbreaking now. Like,
yeah, Memphis did. Yeah, that's just. Blake is just going to roll now.
Yeah.
DJ.
It's hard to again. Like we were talking about. Like I always talk about this. It's almost DJ is almost not the issue. It's Han being able to discard the opponent's resource in that rep. It's almost that's the issue as well.
I think if they change, I know they don't want to do erratas, but if they errated Han to say you can't discard opponent's resource,
yeah,
like they did like the Lando thing where you control, I think it would be much more balanced.
I think so.
Because then, like, you can kill DJ next turn and get the resource back. It still screws you, and it's like a great tempo play, but it still wouldn't like completely.
And I always have this conversation as well. Like maybe it's just a tech change rule where you can only give smuggle to cards that don't have smuggle.
That would fix it too.
Because then you can't DJ on 5.
Yeah, Marc's just called it.
It's just you have 4 units on board there. You're just not coming back from there. 2-1 for Blake. So Han yellow goes into the top 4, and Marc gets to rest ahead of tomorrow.
That's a pity. I would have rather versed
What a comeback.
Han blue.